Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Ahmad, read this line.
Ba standing kasra B. Ba kasra ya sakun B. Ba fatha ya sakun bay. Ba standing fatha ba. Ba fatha alif ba. Ba reverse dhamma bu. Ba dhamma waw sakun bu. Ba dhamma ba fatha waw sakun bow.
Okay, it's ba fatha ya sakun bay. It's not bay. You don't have to stretch it. The ya
Okay.
lean and in the waw lean we don't stretch the sound. It
Yeah.
is it is you can say a kind of a relaxed reading. It is not, you cannot call it a complete jerkiness there, like bay or bow. That is also wrong. But bay, bow, that is also not correct. So it is somewhat in the middle. We have to read it in a relaxed mode, but we cannot stretch it anymore. It is bay and bow, and that's the end of it. So I
Okay.
think we completed the complete file of lean
Yes.
letters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let's proceed to the next one then. Uh, all right. All right. So today we will learn about qalqala. Ahmad, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ahmad. Okay, Ali. You
Yes,
tell
sir.
me. You tell me. Have you ever thrown a ball on a wall?
Yes.
What happens when you throw a ball on a wall with force?
It comes back.
It comes back. So kalkala means echo or the returning back of the sound. When the sound returns back or there is an echo in the sound, that is called kalkala. What it is called?
Oh, Kalkala.
Kalkala, that's it. Alright, so these are the five kalkala letters, you have to remember them. Qaf, Ta, Ba, Jim, Dal. Ahmad and all of you repeat after me. Qaf, Ta, Ba, Jim, Dal.
Qaf to ba jim dal.
There is a short form of this combination of letters that's also called Kutbujud. But anyway, no need to remember any complicated word. Just have to keep these five letters in mind. Qaf, Ta, Ba, Jim, Dal, and that's the end of it. Alright. So in Kalkala, whenever one of these letters has a sukoon on it, Ahmad, repeat the statement after me. Whenever any of these letters have a sukoon on it.
Whenever any of these letter have sukoon on it,
And we are connecting the letter behind it with these letters.
and we are connecting the letter behind this letter,
Then we produce the or the a sound at the end.
then we produce a o
No, no,
or a.
yeah, or a sound at the end.
Then we produce the
Uh,
or o sound at the end.
Say or a.
A or o.
Not a. It's a. Say your lips will be wider.
A, a,
Or a.
or O.
Yeah, these are the two sounds which we produce when we apply qalqala. Alright. Now Ahmad, just repeat after me. Ya fatha jim sukun yaj.
Ya Fatha Jim Sakun Yaj.
Yeah, this is qalqala, and if we don't apply qalqala, it will be like this. Ya fatha jim sukun yaj. Say
Ya
it.
Fatha Jim Sakun Yaj.
Yeah. So yaj and yaj are two different sounds. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So the sound at the end of yaj is actually the qalqala sound. All right.
Okay.
Ahmad, repeat after me. Ato.
Ato.
Yeah. Ab.
Ab.
That's it. Ahmad, you do the spelling. Rest of you, you follow along to Ahmad.
Ya Fatha Jim Sakun Yaj.
Ya Fatha Jim Sukun Yaj.
बोलो आप भी कम से कम हमजा फतहा ता सकून तो हमजा
Uh-huh.
फतहा तो
Hmm.
हमजा फतहा तो सकून अतो
Hamza Fatha Ta Sukun Ato.
हमजा फतहा बा सकून अब
Hamza Fatha Ba Sukun Ab.
Hmm. All right. Now all of you repeat after me. Badamma dal sakun buddha.
बादम्मा दाल सकून बुद
Ya fatha dal sakun yad.
या फतहा दा सकून यद
Sin fatha ba sakun sab.
Sin Fatha Ba Ya Sukun
Oh
Sab.
my God. Come on. Someone is confused. Sin fatha ba sakun sab.
सीन फतहा बा सकून सब
Ha fatha ba sakun hab.
हा फतहा बा सकून हब
Ta fatha ba sakun tob.
तो फतहा बा सकून तब
Ha fatha ba sakun hab.
हा फतहा बा सकून हब
Hab, make the ha sharper. Come on, hab.
हब
Sin fatha dal sakun sad.
सीन फतहा दा सकून सद
Ha fatha dal sakun had.
हा फतहा दा सकून हद
Mim fatha dal sakun mad.
मीम फतहा दा सकून मद
Lam kasra dal sakun lid.
लाम कसरा दाल सकून लिद
Lam fatha qaf sakun laq.
लाम फतहा कौफ सकून लको
Qaf fatha ba sakun qab.
कौफ फतहा बा सकून कब
Qaf fatha dal sakun qad.
कौफ फतहा दाल सकून कद
Ha fatha qaf sakun haq.
हा फतहा कौफ सकून हक
Jim fatha dal sakun jad.
जीम फतहा दाल सकून जद
Good job. All right. Tamsila, please read these words directly without spellings.
Yaj. Up. Ab.
Ali, you read these words without spelling directly.
Bud. Yad. Sab.
All right. Hibba, you
Hab.
read it.
Ob. Hab.
Na 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 na. Again.
Hab. Ob. Hab.
All right. Ahmad. Oh,
Had.
hold on. I told you to read one line, not all of it. Come on. Come on. Ahmad, you read it. You read this line.
Which one?
Can't you see my cursor here? Ahmad, are you Ahmad?
This one.
Ahmad has become a kid now.
Can't hear you. Your voice is broken.
Is my voice what? My voice is breaking. Oh my
Yeah, now
god.
it's okay.
Come on. Is your net not working? Is your net working
Yeah, now it's
correctly?
fine.
Uh-huh.
Yes, okay.
All right. Okay, Ahmad, please read this line.
Sad, had, mad,
All right, Hibba, you read this one.
Lid, Duck, Cub,
Tamsila, you read this one.
Pod, Huck, Jud,
All right, good enough. All right. Okay, these are the throat letters. All of you repeat after me. Hamza ha,
Hamza, ha,
Ain ha,
Ain, ha,
Ghain kha.
Wain, kha,
That's it. So these are the six throat letters. They come from the throat. Hamza ha comes from the lower throat. Ain ha comes from the middle throat. Ghain kha comes from the top throat. Although many Quran teachers disagree with this statement, however, I and some other Quran teachers do observe this thing, that although it is said that Hamza comes from the lower throat, however, when Hamza has a sign on it, then it appears to me and to some other people also that Hamza is coming from the roof of the mouth, from the top. So the u sound is coming from the roof. It is not coming from the lower throat. So you can call it a matter of disagreement. No worries. The sound should be correct. As long as it is correct, no worries about the details. All right. So anyway, these are the throat letters. You have to keep that in mind. Now we have to learn about the ikhfa rule. Now, Ahmad, just repeat after me the statement. Whenever there is sukoon or noon.
whenever there is noon on Sakoon.
Oh my God. Noon on sukoon.
Sakoon
Oh,
on
oh my God, you're a funny guy. Whenever there is a sukoon on noon, say it. Whenever there is a sukoon on noon
whenever there is a Sakoon on noon
and the letter next to it
and the letter next to it
does not belong to the throat letters,
does not belong to the throat letter,
then we apply ikhfa on noon.
then we apply Ikhfa on noon.
Okay, now there are three elements of ikhfa. Number one is we have to read the noon in our nose. Just repeat the statement. We have to read the noon in our nose.
We have to read the noon in our nose.
Number two, we have to stretch the sound for 1 second.
We have to number two. We have to stretch the sound for 1 second.
Number three, we have to make sure that our tongue does not touch anywhere.
Number three. We have to make sure that our tongue does not touch anywhere.
Good job. So, mim, kasra, noon, sukoon, meh.
Mim kasra noon sakoon me.
Kaf, dhamma, meen, sukoon, kum.
Kaaf damma mim sakoon kum.
Minkum.
Mim kum.
Ahmad, explain to me, when do we apply ikhfa?
Whenever there is a Ikhfa on noon
Oh
and
my
next
god.
letter
Whenever there is sukoon
sakoon.
or noon, silly boy.
Whenever there is Sakoon on noon
Hmm.
and next letter to it is not any throat letter, then we will apply ikfa.
What are the three elements of ikhfa?
Number one element, we have to recite it through our nose, and number two, uh, we have to stretch it for 1 second. Number three, our touch should not be touching. Our tongue will not touch anywhere.
MashaAllah. Good job. Tamsila, explain to me what is ikhfa. When do we apply ikhfa?
Yes. Whenever there is a sukoon or no, or noon, and next to it is a letter except the throat letters, then we will apply ikfa on it. And in ikfa, we we recite it from the nose, the letter. We stretch it for 1 second, and the tongue will not touch anywhere.
Good job. Okay, Hibba, explain to me ikhfa.
When there is a sukoon or noon and the next letter is not from the four letters, we will do ikfa. And in ikfa, we will recite it from our nose and we will stretch it for 1 second and it will not touch anywhere and our tongue will not touch anywhere.
Ali, explain to me ikhfa.
Whenever there is a sukoon or noon and the next letter is not from and the next letter is from not from throat, that is called ikfa.
Now, what are the three elements of ikhfa?
We recite it from our nose and we stretch it for 1 second and we do not put our tongue anywhere.
Yeah, we don't touch our tongue anyway. We make sure that our tongue is not touched anywhere while reading it. All right. Okay, Ahmad, read this line directly without spellings.
Minkum.
Next.
Antum.
Hmm.
Anta.
Okay, Tamsila, next line. You read it.
Yantiku da yanku
Okay, Hibba, next line.
anzil yanshur min sij
Apply kalkala here, please.
min sij
Yeah, that's it. Okay, Ali, you read it.
min shar no
हाँ हाँ ठीक
min
पढ़ा है
shar.
ठीक पढ़ा है ओ यार क्या कर रहे
Why
हो
are you disturbing me, bhai?
no don't confuse Ali please I will punish that person who confuses or teases Ali yeah Ali
min
yeah
kuntum
yeah good job okay Ahmad Ahmad
Yes, sir.
explain to me what is qalqala हाँ अब समझ आ गई what is qalqala
Kalkala is Kof, To, Ba, Jim, Dal.
there are the qalqala letters that's not qalqala explain to me what is qalqala
Kutubu Jaddin.
that is also not kalkala. Those are the kalkala letters. Again, explain to me kalkala.
Whenever any letter has sukoon on it,
on any kalkala letters,
yes,
then the voice comes back. The echo, there is an echo sound. The voice comes back, and it is kalkala.
kalkala.
Ali was Ahmad teasing you.
Yes, sir. No,
Yeah,
he Ahmad thought that he pronounced it wrong, so he was telling him that
yeah,
do this.
yeah. This is what is called karma now. Karma. He was teasing Ali, and then who got confused in kalkala.
No, he was
So
teasing me when I was telling you he was making me laugh.
no, when I was asking Ali about ikhfa,
Yeah.
there was someone who's confusing Ali. Who was that person?
I was.
Yeah, that is this is the thing which I am saying. Okay, so kalkala means the returning sound, the echo, and
Yes.
the and the sound. These are the two sounds which we produce at the end, while kalkala letters have a sukoon on them. All right, and ikhfa is that we read the sound of noon in our nose, and we stretch the sound for 1 second, and we make sure that our tongue does not touch anywhere. And ikhfa,
Okay.
the meaning of ikhfa is to hide. So we are actually hiding the sound of noon in our nose. That is the meaning of ikhfa. And the meaning of qalqala is echo, the returning sound. Alright,
Okay.
Ahmad, now repeat after me. If a letter has a tanween on it.
If a letter has a tanween on it,
Yeah, tanween is the short name or short form of double fatha, double kasra, or double dhamma. All of these are called tanween. This is tanween, this is tanween, this is tanween. Did you get my point?
okay. Yes.
Yeah. So if a letter has a tanween on it
If a letter has a tanween on it,
and the letter next to it does not belong to the throat letters,
and next to it the letter does not belong to the throat letter,
then also we apply ikhfa.
then also we apply ikfa.
So this will be like this. Wajan fasab.
Wajan fasaba.
No, 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 no. Fasab. The sound.
Yeah. Wajan fasab.
That's it. All right. Tamsila. Read it, please. Read this word directly.
Now the
Okay. Hibba, you read this word.
Fatikin Jin
All right. Ali, you read this.
Rajul Kavi
What about Yai Madda? You ignored Yai Madda here. Again.
Rajul Rajul Kavi
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Ahmad, you read it.
Kufuma ahad.
Brilliant. Which letter is this?
This is Hamza.
And Hamza belongs to which letters?
Throat letters.
Why did you apply ikhfa here then?
Okay.
We have to apply izhar instead. Read again.
Kufuwan ahad.
Okay. Tamsila, you read it.
Was he can either
Yeah, good job. Hibba, you read it.
Hasidin Iza
Yeah. All right. All right. So now this is the last lesson of Tajweed Foundations, and this sign is called Shadda. What does it call? What is it called?
Shadda.
Shadda. Okay. What was the name your previous teacher taught you about this sign? Was it tashdid or was
Tashdid
it, yeah,
Tashdid.
yeah. So in Persian or in Urdu we call it tashdid, but in Arabic we call shadda. This is the Arabic name
Okay.
of this sign, this W sign, shadda. All right,
Shadda.
Ahmad. Now let me explain you the concept of shadda. What is actually happening in shadda? Alright, Ahmad, repeat after me the statement. Whenever a letter has a shadda on it,
Whenever a letter has a shadda on it,
then we are going to connect the letter behind it.
then we have to connect the letter behind it.
We will connect the letter behind it and we will connect it with the letter which has shadda. We will connect the letter which is on the first place with the letter which has shadda.
We will connect the letter which is placed behind it with the letter which has shadda.
Yeah, that's it. Good job. Okay. Secondly, we the letter which has shadda, we will read that letter for two times.
If a letter has a shadda, we will read that letter two times.
Yeah. Thirdly, if a letter has a shadda on it, we will press it for 1 second.
Thirdly, if a letter has a shadda on it, we will press it for 1 second.
Yeah. Okay, so now there is some kind of similarity between shadda and sukoon. Tamsila, you tell me what is the similarity between shadda and sukoon?
Shad. In both, we read the letter with connecting the previous letter with it.
Yeah, good job. In both of the cases, the the letter behind it is being connected. The letter behind it is connected. But there is a difference between the connection of sukoon and the connection of shadda. The connection of shadda is more intense as compared to the connection of sukoon. Alright, so what is the meaning behind reading the letter which has shadda two times? Now I will explain it to you. This is instance number one. When ba has a sukoon and ra is being connected with ba here. And this is instance number two when ba has a fatha on it and we are again reading the ba with fatha. So if we combine this ba with sukoon with this ba with fatha, it will turn out like this. So first of all we will say rob and then we will say ba. Now we are combining the two bars together, so rob ba. Because
Rob,
we because we are connecting two bars here, that is why we are going to press the bar for 1 second. So raw will be pressing the bar for 1 second because of the shadda on it. So Ahmad, repeat after me. Ra fatha ba shadda rob.
Ra Fatha Ba Shadda Rob,
Ba fatha ba
Ba Fatha Ba
rob ba.
Rob Ba.
Yeah. So in the first instance we applied we actually read the shadda here by connecting ra with the ba, and on the second instance we read the fatha of ba, the second sign above the shadda. So it will be rob ba.
Rob Ba.
All right. Tamsila, do the spellings of this
Okay.
word.
Wow, patha, sod, shadda, was, sod, patha, saw, was, saw.
Okay, hibba, do the spelling of this word.
Ya damma you kaf fatha kaf za
नहीं नहीं बच्चे आप ठीक पढ़ रहे हो. काफ फतहा आगे.
Okay.
kaf fatha ka za
Now
shadda
काफ फतहा जाल शद्द कज.
kaf fatha zal shadda kaz
युकज.
zal kasra zi yukaz
हाँ.
zal kasra zi
Hmm.
yukazzi.
Yeah, now this is step by step spelling.
Okay.
Ya damayu kafat hazal shadakad. Instead of moving forward, we will move backwards, read the sound number one and then sound number two, yukaz, and then we will proceed to sound number three, zal kasrazi, yukazi. When more complicated words will come forward, it will be easier to do the spellings for those words in this manner, by step spelling. Okay,
Okay.
yukadhi. Okay, it is correct. Make sure that the zal is softer when you are reading. Yukadhi. Say it one more time. Yukadhi.
Yukazi.
Okay, now let me explain another thing. If any letter has a sukoon or a shadda on it and the letter behind it does not have any sign, then we skip that letter. That letter is silent automatically. So this lam is silent because it does not have any sign. This alif is silent because it does not have any sign. We are going to connect the ba with the kasra here directly with the dal. We are skipping alif and lam. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ali, do the spelling of this one.
Ba kas ba kasra dal dal
Shadda.
mushadda mushadda bid dal kasra di bid di.
Brilliant. Good job. All right, Ahmad, you do the spelling of this one.
Ha damma wad ha damma wad shadda huz zod damma zu huzzu
Okay,
sad
Tamsila, do the spelling of this one.
Sword fatha sword fatha lam shadda sol lam kasrali solli.
That's better. Good job. All right, now we will learn about gunna. Now, if there is shadda on noon or on meme, then what we are going to do that instead of pressing these letters for 1 second, we will press these letters for 2 seconds. So in other letters, if there is shadda, we will press them for 1 second. For how long?
for
One
one
second.
second
However, if there is shadda on noon or on meme, then we will press these letters for 2 seconds. For how long?
for 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
That 2 second of pressing is actually gunna. So in the gunna
Oh,
of noon, yeah. So in the gunna of noon, we are pressing the tongue, tip of the tongue to the roof for 2 seconds. And in the gunna of meme, we are closing our lips for 2 seconds. This pressing of noon and this pressing of meme is called gunna. Are you getting my point?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this word will be like this. All of you guys repeat after me together. Inna.
Inna
Na 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 na. Your tongue must be pressing on the roof. It should not resemble the sound of ikhfa. Ahmad, only you repeat after me. Inna.
inna
Tamsila, only you repeat. Inna.
Inna
Okay. Tamsila, only you repeat. Only you. Inna.
inna
Hibba, only you repeat. Inna.
Inna
Ali, only you repeat. Inna.
inna
That's better. Good job. Ahmad, you read this word directly without spellings.
kunna
Okay, Tamsila, you read this word.
hamma
Okay, ha must be sharper. Again.
hamma
What about alif madda at the end?
hamma
That's better. Okay. Hibba, you read this word.
amma
Okay. Ali, you read this word.
jannati
One more time.
jannati.
Yeah, are you touching your tongue at the roof at noon?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good job. All right, Alhamdulillah, Tajweed foundations are complete because you have already studied them, the rules. That is why we were able to finish them more quickly. Now, there are some other rules like idgham, like the small mud and the big mud, and the noon kutni, the small noon, the small meme, iqlab, etc., and the rules of stopping. But we will, inshallah, learn them step by step during the recitation of the Quran. Are you
Okay.
all of you getting my point?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. That's great. MashaAllah. So, okay. So we started from here today. No, uh, here in this file actually, uh, everything is being uh, revised here. So this will be enough. Okay, so yeah, yeah, and hmm, uh, here. So your assignment for today is to read all the three files, send the voice recording. All the four of you have to do it. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Just let me read this file quickly so that you know, so that there is nothing left behind. Okay, so four rules of learning. Learn the foundations well, practice well, admit your mistakes without hesitation, keep on correcting and reducing your mistakes. Don't get discouraged no matter what, keep moving forward. Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma. The sound of Fatha is A and it is at the top of a letter. The sound of Kasra is E and it is at the bottom of a letter. The sound of Dhamma is U and it is also at the top of a letter. Balighu, Fu'ila, Silahu. Standing Fatha, standing Kasra, reverse Dhamma. The sound of standing Fatha is also A, but it is stretched for 1 second. The sound of standing Kasra is E with 1 second of stretching. The sound of reverse Dhamma is U with 1 second of stretching. Balaghu, Fu'ula, Silahu, Qulita. Alright, double fatha, double kasra, double dhamma. The sound of double fatha is an. The sound of double kasra is in. The sound of double dhamma is un. Now I am reading the file so that later on you are able to read it on your own and you are not confused. For example, there is no un sound in English. So I have to put an apostrophe before the letter U here. So this will be an and this will be un. You have to keep that in mind, okay? Yeah. All right. Balaghun, fu'ulin, salahan. Are you able to hear me? Are you guys able to hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, okay. All right. Sukun. If a letter has a sukun on it, then we have to connect it with a letter behind it. If there is sukun on Hamza, then we have to make the sound jerky while connecting it with the letter behind it. بالغ فعل صلح قلت قلقلة. Qalqala letters are Qaf, Ta, Ba, Jim, Dal. If there is Sukoon on any of these letters, we produce the or A sound. Okay, now do not confuse the with the A sound. Your lips will be wider while producing the sound. It's not the A sound. It's not the fatha sound, but it's the sound. The sukoon is the qalqala sound or the sound while connecting them with the letter behind. For ta is the sound and for qaf ba jim dal is the sound. Hatab, masad, bil haq, samad. Vowline, if any letter has a fatha on it and next to it is waw with sukoon, then we don't stretch the final sound. Waw madda, if any letter has a dhamma on it and next to it is waw with sukoon, then we have to stretch the final sound for 1 second. Waw madda and reverse dhamma create the same sound. Okay, first of all, the vowline example, awla, and then the waw madda example, kula. Alright, Yailin. If any letter has a fatha on it and next to it is ya with sukoon, then we don't stretch the final sound. Wakaidun. Ya madda. If any letter has a kasra below it and next to it is ya with sukoon, then we have to stretch the final sound for 1 second. Ya madda and standing kasra create the same sound. Wakidun. Alif madda, if any letter has a fatha on it and next to it is an alif without any sign, then we stretch the final sound for 1 second. Alif madda and standing fatha create the same sound. Wahidun, majidun, ikhfa, the throat letters. Hamza, ha, ain, ha, ghain, kha. We discussed it already. Nothing new. You have to read it on your own. It's not complicated. Min kulli, gula min kulli. Alright, idgham. Version 1. If noon has a sukoon on it and next to it is either waw or ya, then we have to mix up the sounds of the letter before noon, the noon itself, and the letter next to it as well, and read the mixture in our nose. Make sure that the tongue doesn't touch anywhere while reading it. Also stretch the final sound for 1 second. For example, وَمَن يَقُولُ. So noon as a sukoon and next letter is ya. We are applying idgham rule here, mixing up the sounds of meme with fatha, noon itself with sukoon, and ya, and then we are uh, making a mixture of these sounds and reading it them in our nose, making sure that our tongue is not touching anywhere, like this. My. So my part, the red part, will be in our nose. So, وَمَن يَقُولُ. Repeat after me, all of you guys. وَمَن يَقُولُ.
ومن يقول
Yeah, that is idgham. That is only one example of idgham. If there is a noon with sukoon with waw next to it, then also we will apply idgham. Alright. Version 2, if any letter has double fatha, double kasra or double dhamma on it and next to it is either waw or ya, then we have to connect that letter with waw or ya and mix up the sounds of a, the letter with tanween, that is double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra, the waw or ya next to it, then read the mixture in our nose. Being careful not to touch our tongue anywhere while producing the un, in, or un sound, respectively. Also, stretch the final sound for 1 second. So, afaman yaqulu. By the way, shadda is not a condition of idgham. You have to keep that in mind. Don't get confused.
okay.
So, in some publications of the Quran, especially the Arabic script of the Quran, which is published in the Arabian world, Shadda is not written there. But we have to still apply the idgham rule. So, idgham rule is not dependent on Shadda. Whether there is Shadda or no Shadda, we just have to keep that in mind that after the tanween or after noon with sukoon or noon sakin, there has to be a letter of either a waw or a ya. In both of these cases, we will apply idgham. Alright, Shadda, we have already discussed it. Gunna, we already discussed it. Nothing new. Gunna of Meme Sakina. Whenever there is a sukoon on meme and next to it is ba, then also we apply gunna on meme. So when meme has a sukoon on it and the next letter is ba, we will apply gunna on meme, which means that we will press the meme for 2 seconds. So, فَبَشِّرْهُم بِعَذَابٍ. Now you have to keep in mind that after meme sakina, there has to be a ba next to it. If there is any other letter, we will not press the meme. If there is the letter ba, then we will press the meme for 2 seconds. Are you getting my point?
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. The small meme with this shape. When there is a small meme above noon with sukoon, we skip the noon and connect the letter before noon with the small meme, directly applying gunna on the meme. The same can be said for small meme above tanween on a letter. The shape of this small meme is also is different from the small meme of obligatory stop. So this is the small meme which I am talking about here, and this is the obligatory stop or waqf lazim or obligatory stop meme. The shape of that meme is this one, like this. So this will be like this: mim ba'di. Just repeat after me: mim ba'di.
Mimbadi.
So this meme is going to be connected with the small meme here, skipping the noon with sukoon. We will directly connect this meme with this meme, applying gunna of 2 seconds here. Yawma idhim bi jahannam.
يومئذ بجهنم.
Okay, Ahmad, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Couldn't register your voice, man. When you did you read this one? Were you following me?
No, I didn't read this part only.
Hmm. Okay. All right, we will discuss about these things later on when we will reading the Quran. But it is easy to understand, nothing difficult. Whenever the last letter of a word has double fatha and we are stopping there, then one fatha will be removed and we will stretch the sound of the last letter for 1 second. For example, in regular mode, this will be laraban, but in stopping mode, the same word,
Oraban.
yeah, but in stopping mode, the same word will be read as laraba, like this. Yeah. Stopping on round ta. Whenever we are stopping on the round ta, it will always turn into the round ha. And any sign, whether it's the double fatha, kasra, dhamma, or any other sign, it will turn into sukoon. So in regular mode, this will be dharabatan,
Borabatan.
but in stopping mode, it will be dharabah.
Boraban.
Okay, the standing signs do not change whether we read a word continuously or in stopping mode. Whether it is read in regular mode or in stopping mode, the standing signs do not change. However, if the standing signs come on the round ta or the round ha, then it will also change into sukoon when we are stopping. So that is an exception. But if the standing signs are on any other letters other than the round ta or the round ha, then they will not change whether we continue reading or whether we stop reading. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
All right. Alif madda, waw madda, ya madda do not change whether we stop or whether we read in regular mode. So qalu bima
Qalu. Biya.
tajri, regular mode,
Tajri.
stopping mode, same sounds. Nothing is being changed. Stopping on lean letters. Okay, whenever we are stopping on lead letters, we have the option to stretch it for 1 seconds or even for 2 seconds for the beautification of recitation. It is not necessary, but we can do it. We have the option of doing it when we are stopping. For example, it is qawla in regular mode, but we can do it qawl while stopping. Similarly, laylun in regular mode, layl, we can do that in stopping mode. Similarly, kawai in regular mode, kawai in stopping mode. Okay, stopping in on gunna. In stopping on gunna, the gunna will remain the same whether we put it in regular mode or in stopping mode. So humma regular mode, hum stopping mode. Okay, then comes the signs of stopping. You can just read the statements. Nothing too difficult. Big mud and small mud. If a letter has a small mud on it, we stretch the sound for 2 seconds. Uh, but if there is a big mud on a letter, we will stretch the sound of that letter for 4 seconds. You have to keep that in mind. All right, I think you can comprehend rest of the file. All right. So inshallah, meet you tomorrow. Wish you best of luck. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I cannot hear you, but anyway.
Wa alaikum assalam wa
Yeah,
rahmatullah.
all right, good job.